Are we doing the vid yet?
Yeah, we record.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Chickenduck. Saturdays with. That's what you can find us under when you're looking in the card catalog. 147?
146.
146. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Saturdays with Chickenduck, episode 146. Cameras all over the place here.
Yep.
I feel like I'm living in a reality television show.
You are.
Set up in my basement.
It's a little creepy.
It is a little creepy. I come down here and leave them on. They're on all.
Well,
so I don't know if he's like watching them during the week, but like nobody turns them off.
The last 2 weeks, I've come down here and that camera has just been on. So whoever sits in that chair to smoke their cigarettes during the week,
It's just a live stream.
We've been trying to catch ghosts.
I thought you were gonna say Pookie.
I'll catch you. No, I'm pretty sure that he's going to turn himself in sooner or later. I got a bunch of late night requests to be on the show from
I did as well.
So,
what's up, Ryan? Where you been, buddy?
Been around here and there.
What have you been doing? We haven't seen you in like 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Was I here last week?
No, I wasn't.
Last week I wasn't, but I was. Yeah.
Everything okay, bud?
Everything's good.
Is the bike running all right? It's 60 degrees out there.
It was nice out. Yeah, I was out doing some tricks, a couple jumps.
Wheelies and such.
Yes.
You were doing wheelies and such on your bike.
Yes. Mhm. Just riding them right down the street. I get about
bottle now?
Yeah, buddy.
Snapple went to plastic bottles.
Yeah, it even says it right on there.
We
Plastic
litter,
bottle.
It says.
It really does say plastic bottle.
Why?
I couldn't tell you. Not
sure.
I don't know.
I need to know. You brought it here.
Well, we can ask somebody. I'm sure.
I think glass breaks easier.
Oh. A strand from the web of a golden spider is as strong as steel wire of the same size.
So let's get right into it. I see you showed me as soon as I walked in your house today, and now the camera can see you're wearing your Fitbit again. It's not charging today.
Nope.
So is this
Should be good and charged.
Is this
also wife? Wife has hers charged up.
Is this the beginning of the lifestyle change?
Well, some things occurred this past week that I stopped going to McDonald's.
Okay.
I'll give you a little background. Did you get into
No.
fall off the bike?
No.
A little scrapping.
No,
Oh, it's because he
Sleeping?
fucking sleeps 2 hours a day.
That's a lie. It's about 3.5. No, I don't know. I don't know why it gets like that.
You have pink eye.
No, I don't.
Good.
It's a dark eye.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not pink. That's not what pink looks like. Anyway, so every day for I don't know how long how long have I been working at Lancaster? 3 years.
3, yeah.
So like I go to
Longer than that.
right, but I go to
'Cause
McDonald's.
I've been at my job for 3 years.
Right, I go to McDonald's just about every morning for either a sausage biscuit for $1 or a yogurt parfait, which I like.
Sure. Well,
And a coffee.
who doesn't like both of those things?
No matter what, it's like $2, and calories haven't been much of a concern for a while. So
just more numbers, right?
So and then for lunchtime, I usually head out of the office and go get lunch as quick as I can and get back to the office. And I don't like spending an awful lot of money. Like there's a lot of really nice places to eat within a couple miles of the shop, but I don't want to spend $10, $15 every day for lunch because there's no reason to go to work then because I'm just paying to go to lunch. So
You only make $10 a day?
Yep. Tough times, man, being a salesman.
It's enough to cover lunch.
Buy some doors. No, so long story short, I keep it cheap. Dollar menu is really cheap. And I usually go back to McDonald's for a burger, a McDouble, and a McChicken, which Devin has dubbed the McGym. And she insists that they probably know me by name there.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Well, they don't, asshole, because I never told them my name.
They see it on your card. You pay with a card?
No, never. Cash all the time.
You pay cash every day.
Every time.
for
I actually have a frequent flyer card now that doesn't have my name. It's just a black card.
it's the McJimmy card.
Mr. McDonald called me yesterday.
Do you put them together? You've never in the amount of time that you've been getting that meal.
Never. I eat one and then I eat the other like a normal human being.
So it's almost like you're the executive platinum for McDonald's.
Well, okay, so that takes me up to like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I gotta stop because my heart's gonna explode. So I decided to stop eating that, start walking instead. So I walked a couple times around the buildings at work.
During lunch?
During the day, actually, just get up and walk
With your camera?
Walk right out, yeah.
I mean, with your
camera.
computer.
Hey, everybody, I'm going out recording the world.
With your computer.
Yep. I go out. I rested on my belly as I'm walking around. I put a strap around my neck. No, not with a computer.
Well, how can you just take time off during your day to go walk around the building?
Do you not get breaks? I don't drive around the country. I don't sit in an airport. Like, would you not get a break if you worked in the office in Reading?
I guess. I don't know.
You probably would. So if instead of, hey, I'm going to McDonald's to get a coffee and a McMuffin, hey, I'm going and walking around the next building 3 times. If somebody calls for me, you can, hey, yo, Chubby, come back in here, Chubby. Ring the fucking dinner bell. I'll come running. And if somebody comes there looking for me, I will see them as I'm walking around the building. So, yeah.
Now, does this all stem back to the
Grandfather thing?
Yeah.
No.
How about when the guy chased you from Arby's?
That cut pretty deep. I still think of that pretty often. Although, I mean, that guy's unhinged, so he's probably lost his job.
Yeah, anybody that would chase another guy.
Well, I was actually the one doing the chasing.
Wait.
That's right. You
you
followed him
to his house?
Yeah.
And then he somehow deduced that I ended up at Arby's, which is amazing. I mean, I was still absolutely stunned.
He just knew you would be at Arby's.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple incidents, and now I'm sick of feeling like crap. So,
well, good, man.
Start walking it off.
I hope you do.
Get down to fighting shape.
Can we talk about or not?
No,
Next week,
maybe next
2 or
week.
3 weeks from now.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Well, speaking of McDonald's, I think that's why I started getting a little bit of gout in my leg.
Again.
Never goes away, Case.
No, it doesn't.
Never?
It no. You can only try and control it.
It goes away. The flare-ups go away.
But you always have the gout.
It's just like fucking.
It's in there.
Yeah. It's just like the old. Well, it's like any disease that doesn't go away.
But McDonald's had that 2 for $5 deal that was happening.
Oh, the old gout special.
Yeah. So I went McFat, and I got last week I got a Big Mac and a quarter pounder with cheese.
Whoa!
Yeah, no fries.
Has that?
Oh, bloody da.
You know.
Has anybody ever had the McRib?
Come on.
Yeah.
Is it good? I've never had it.
The McRib is disgusting. It's like the rib from like the Operation game. Like it's shaped like the
it really is.
It's shaped more of a vertebrae than anything.
I sort
and
of
it's
imagine
probably
it like,
not rib meat. I mean, let's be honest.
Did you ever have those like Hungry Man dinners?
Yes.
It's one of those on a
100%.
roll. I was just gonna say that.
That's like what I always imagined that it would
100%.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Now their Speedway has a very similar product
Okay.
that one of my coworkers praises very highly, and it's actually pretty good. Same thing though: pickles, barbecue sauce, and riblet sandwich. Take that for what it's worth.
And it comes from where? Speedway.
Speedway. So you know it's good.
I hate to cut you off, but this is making me nervous. Are we sure this is recording?
No.
Just double check it. Is it?
Do we have a Speedway around?
We got
here?
a new board here, folks, and we just yeah. All right. I think it's that button's working. I think we're good.
I think that button right there.
That one. You can move it now.
I want you to have to look down there every time now to see if it works.
Speaking of food, do you guys?
What?
We were talking about the McRib.
Incredible
And,
segue.
do you guys remember Joe Holt?
Yeah.
He opened up. Well, I don't know if he opened it up, but he's like running the kitchen down at the. Do you remember Falco's in Robizonia?
Okay.
He's a listener,
Cool.
so I said that I would give him a shout out.
No, I do remember Joe. I haven't been to Falco's in probably 15 years.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's under new ownership or not, but
That's
Joe.
Caddy corner from the old Robbie house, right?
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought I
Yeah.
remembered it from when I went down there when I was on the lam and hiding from Jan, working with you at the
Remember that when Pete had us?
working at the Robbie house, turning it into
All right, we gotta
Giant.
go to Turkey Hill again. Dude, remember how disgusting that was?
Because I got a DUI, and I think I like stopped working for Jan for a few days and came down there and worked at the Robbie house fixing it up for Johnny and
It
Hans.
was not work by any means. We watched them figure out how to get a tub through the floor. We removed a couple floor tiles, and we drove around smoking joints back and forth to Turkey Hill as often as we possibly could. So,
The old Turkey Hill run.
Gotta go get some Snapples.
and somehow we were the most responsible people on the job site. So figure
That's
that one out.
incredible.
I just remember how hot it was, and there was like
How
a
much
freezer
grease there
there.
was.
There was a freezer, remember? And we were cleaning the kitchen out or something, and we put bandanas in the freezer. Like we would wet them down and put them. It was that fucking hot.
I still do that from time to time.
Wet a bandana.
Freeze bandanas.
Yeah, when I'm out working in the yard.
So never. So you never do that.
Never once. Not since a long time ago.
Next week, I'll have a frozen bandana on for the.
It's supposed to cool off a little bit, I think.
Is it?
Well, it's 61, 70 degrees today.
It's pretty warm out there. It's nice.
Yeah, not 70.
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to get up to 70 degrees.
Home
today.
to.
No. No. No, it's not.
Oh, home to.
Can we talk about making skits?
Yeah, let's whip them up right now, right in front
Yeah.
of the folks.
Well, Ryan, you said you've been writing some up for the last couple of years, right?
Oh yeah, I've a lot of them I've sold to networks,
Why would you
but
text me no pod today.
I was up front. I thought the door was locked. I thought
Was the no pod sign up?
I did see like the thing said closed, lit up in the window.
No pod today.
Well, nobody. I didn't know what was happening. Almost ate my Pop-Tart on the porch.
Do you mean like, you know,
This is
like
why we need guests.
kids
'cause
in
we
the
have
hall?
like nothing to talk about. Yeah, like kids in the hall, or
we
like
had guests. He fell asleep,
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
which is I would have fell asleep if you wouldn't have came and woke me up. So I'm completely not that upset about it.
I was wondering what was wrong with your stomach. You said you weren't feeling
It's
good.
got the rumblies.
Ooh, see, because I know for the past couple of days I haven't been feeling well. I
Kevin-
would eat and then I wouldn't feel well. So
My wife made some delicious tortellini Alfredo yesterday.
Mhm.
However, I think I've got a significant allergy to milk products. Cream. I have for a long time.
Is it almost like a lactose?
Yeah, it feels that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
I
just
can't.
continue.
I can't. Well, I can't put my finger on it. I'm not 100%
Extra
sure.
cheese and a milkshake, please.
So, I asked her what she put in it, and she said 2 cups of milk and cheese and cream cheese and butter. Okay, I think that might have something to do with it. Oh my god! So now I'm hurting. That's it. I just got the
Oh, okay.
butterflies.
Okay.
They're-
Well, I know there's been a little illness flying around.
Yeah, Barbara's pretty sick right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's the belly bummers for sure.
I hope the microphone.
I hope so. That'd
I'm
be
gonna go in a timeout.
Oh my God.
gonna take a time out.
Jesus.
Can Get me the shop towels. Give me the shop towels. I'm gonna break into a flop.
Get the tub.
I'm gonna break into a flop sweat here in a moment. Wow.
Got the meat sweats.
I haven't had any meat for a couple hours. Days.
That's dairy sweats. They're a little bit more dangerous.
So that's my problem, man.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if it was the illness. Cause...
Maybe. Got a thing tomorrow, so I hope not.
What thing you got?
I got one of them architect things.
Tell me about the job fair.
Tell you about it or tell you about the folks that were there?
That.
I feel bad about being there, so I don't really want to get into my opinion of, because it's not fair for me to talk about people like that.
I just want to
That's
know.
more humor than
Are you there to recruit people for your job? Is that what like?
Not my job.
No, not your job, but for your work.
Well, yeah.
Not his work.
Why would you not? Why would what were you thinking I was doing there?
I thought you might have been looking for a new job.
No. No. During work hours at the job fair.
He's just filling out applications.
It's part of my walking routine. No big deal. I got the Fitbit.
Just got to run down to Turkey Hill quick.
Fill out these applications real quick. I'll be right back. No. It's hard to hire anybody right now that is worth, mechanically speaking and construction speaking. It's tough to find anybody.
Yeah.
So we got with the local trade schools, and now I follow them around to their trade shows, their job fairs.
That's cool.
Great. Interesting.
Dude, is there a lot of people that have interest in it?
No.
Really?
Well, it wasn't. The last one was mostly hiring agencies and a lot of guys that, weren't looking for construction jobs, and a lot of females that also weren't looking for. I mean, one of the prerequisites is lifting 50 or 75 pounds. You work there. It's not something fun or easy to do.
Continuously throughout the day.
Right, up and down a ladder and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Simple work.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but
It is simple work. I mean, there's a
a
lot of involved with it, but
I didn't mean simple as in that. I just meant
no, we know
no
what you
big
meant.
deal.
We know what you meant.
You know what I
Yeah,
meant.
we know what you meant.
something you could definitely handle.
Yeah, lifting 70 pounds
Yeah.
continuously.
We
Throughout
just
the day.
need to get you on a 7-foot ladder.
Might have to start taking them walks around the building.
Are you okay to continue?
Oh no,
Need to take your time out.
no. Tell me, is Johnny M joining us?
Not today. No, I guess not. I haven't heard from him.
How's he doing?
He's okay. He's going back to work. I don't think for another week or so. But yeah, he's all right.
Okay.
He's doing well.
I wish I could poop in a bag right now. It would make my life a lot easier.
Well, I'm gonna
Not
be
yours.
honest.
It would make your life a lot easier.
I'm a little
It would
glad
make
you
my
can't
life-
poop in a bag at a
Should
moment.
be. Everybody should be.
How do you know
what
it
kind of
works?
skits do you want to do, man? Tell me about it. You want me to get like a couple costumes?
Well, we have that green screen.
Yeah, you want me to get some costumes?
Well, we have not costume. Well, I have a costume. I have an Evil Knievel costume.
Yeah, you do.
Here we go.
You sure do.
Why don't you just dress up like Evil Knievel and we'll put you in front of the green screen because that's what you want to do. And then every week we'll just have,
Well, have you just kind of stand there like this and go vroom vroom, and we'll say
the weather with evil.
yeah.
I'd have to guess the weather though for next week
It's part of
because
the
this
game.
is actually last week.
Part of the game, my friend. The part of the allure.
Because right now we've been talking how it's like 60, 65, going to be 70 today, and people are like, it's freezing outside right now because this is actually next week.
See, there you go. You're already doing it.
I'm
You're
not
already-
gonna lie.
You're already predicting the future of weather.
I would watch this and find this absolutely hilarious if you were dressed up in that evil suit, standing there going, vroom, vroom. I'm going to
Just that.
yeah, saying
Like the kid from Malcolm in the
yeah,
Middle. You ever
saying
see that?
telling the weather, and then you're gonna jump over the water tower at the Stouts Ferry or something, and then they just edit you just kind of landing, going down the slide.
Well, with Jimmy's Photoshop work,
Did you show him that?
That is great.
of course he showed it. I showed it.
Did you
Yes.
at first not realize that I made that?
No.
You thought that he was
I did.
actually standing there holding a sign of himself.
And then I went immediately to his Facebook. And I was like,
And then I sent you the second photo of the photo inside the photo inside the photo. I thought that was. I couldn't look at it without.
it was
like,
pretty good.
And Devin's looking at me. Like, I did that all up on my laptop upstairs. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" I kept looking down at it, and then I'd have to look away. I kept laughing out loud. We were watching you.
Can we talk about Berks County Unsolved, the email that we got?
I'd like to keep talking about these skits that you brought up. Can we talk about one thing at a time?
Sure.
I mean, I'm still back on my stomach.
See, Chris got me hooked on. I've been watching SCTV, which is Second City from Canada. It's like John Candy. Did you watch that?
I have not. No.
Dude, that skit that I sent you is so funny. It's John Candy and Eugene Levy,
Okay.
and they're I think the Schmenji brothers. It's so funny,
Dude. So you just want to like redo SCTV and Saturday Night Live bits?
No, I don't want to redo them.
Oh,
I
so
want to
you
have
want-
somebody like write us.
Oh, so you want us comedy writers for Chickenduck?
You've been a comedy writer for years, Jim.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just got an email. Upgraded my flight.
Of course.
Is that Mr. America?
That was. Yes, sir.
Private plane?
How many steps you got today so far?
Checking the old heart rate before
How
Danny
many?
gets here.
Well, but how many steps do you have?
Like 48. I just said it. I literally just said
I
it.
almost just peed my
like
pants. Seriously.
like a half hour before you got
Before I
here.
walked in.
Yeah. So as much as it took me to set it up in the kitchen and then walk to the couch and then walk down here.
48 steps.
354.
Not too shabby. What else is going on, Ryan? Where were you last week? So
Can
I
we
couldn't
talk
be here?
about the skits? You keep changing the subject. Do you?
I don't have any ideas.
So
That's
can
why
we
we
agree
need
that we're
a.
not going to do the skits then.
Sure.
Nothing. We got nothing.
What type of skits?
So now we're back to nothing.
You have to watch the Second City TV or like old Saturday Night Live bits. There's no like.
You don't know what a skit is.
No, I know what a skit is. I was just wondering what type of skit he was looking for.
Funny ones,
Like we need to make
sad
characters.
ones.
Okay.
No, we need to make
Sad
like,
ones.
recurring characters.
Are we going to do like Hallmark
Not only do we
commercials?
need characters, but we need recurring characters.
Recurring, like,
New, yeah, you need
Yeah.
some new material every week.
okay.
So
Right. I don't know why you're looking at me like I'm a
You're
wizard.
the writer.
I'm the master
Can't we just
wizard
bring
now.
back
I've
Clyde?
just been noted the skit writer.
You're the writer,
Okay.
man.
where's Jimbo?
Texas. Actually, going to be meeting with him probably this week on
Are you
Tuesday night.
in
Yeah,
Texas?
I'll be in around
You
Fort
going
Worth.
to a man meet with him?
No, we're going to try to record a podcast. He says he's got a lot to say.
I bet. I bet.
Can we get back to the skits?
I just don't know what you're looking for.
Well, you know what Second City is. You've already said that.
Keep fucking saying Second City like it like. Yeah, I get Second City. What do you want to do on this show in this space?
Well, it doesn't have to be during Chickenduck. I'm saying like a second thing.
It's like
So-
a Second City.
Like,
I hope you do. Boy, that would make for good television.
It's so unbelievable. Oh man. Well, it's been an eye-opening week without a guest here. I really got to see inside your soul.
Well, I'm usually prepared for guests. I've been working on like material for when the guests are here. And
Well, what do you have to say about that, Chris? We can just act like he's there. For that matter, we can act like anybody's there.
well, the green screen's not back there though.
So what? I'll just chop him in there.
Yeah, is the editing going well? So
We need some
someone
more
in there.
people to sign up for patreon.com/chickenduck.
God, I hate that. What? What? Say something like I'm not the bank account of this empire.
You're not. Just because stuff gets,
$2.99 on Skype that we use every month.
if you figured out how to use it, I would book guests through the
It
Skype.
still doesn't change the fact that I've paid $36 a year for it.
1 year.
3.
No, you have not had that for 3 years. Okay, 2.
But then it'll be 3
I paid
next year.
for
Oh,
lights.
here we go. I hope you're keeping score, everybody.
2 cameras,
Oh.
about 8 different microphones.
You're witnessing the fall of Chickenduck.
I don't care.
It's weird that
It's-
you keep such an accurate list.
Well, it's just because I've paid for it all, so I
Didn't
know
you pay for it all?
most of it. Yeah. Well, no, I can't say that because we do have 2 very generous patrons.
Page.
Patrons.
Page.
Thank you, Kim and Nick, for keeping Saturdays with Chicken Duck afloat.
Patrons.
Can we get into why Ryan wasn't here last week now?
Sure.
Are you finished with the skits?
Yeah, I'm done with the skits. They were done before they ever get started, I think. Just like your motorcycle jumping career.
Well, I would need.
Well, that can be a skit. You know, we edit it. He can be.
Skit. It's a reoccurring
He
skit.
will be a reoccurring.
Every day of my life.
The way he tells us the weather as he jumps over something new. But you got to wear the suit all the time. We'll go to different locations and film it.
I'll order a different one that I can jump in.
We're gonna have to film you jumping over the fountain in the mall. So you're gonna have to wear the suit in the mall and stand there and go vroom vroom.
Fountain in the mall.
Not the fountain, the whatever.
Yeah, the Berkshire Mall.
pond.
Berkshire Mall.
Yeah,
At JCPenney.
the lake,
Fountain.
the lake in
Yeah.
front of Boscov's.
It's still there?
The lady that lady fell into.
Is it still there?
Why
I
wouldn't it be?
don't know. So they would have sold
Wait, now they have like a little walkway, so we can have you
Wait,
go
wait,
vroom
wait.
vroom all the way across the
You're
walkway.
thinking at the other end. There's 2. Actually, there's 2 water features at the Berkshire Mall.
Oh, there's 2
There is one-
Aqualands.
Chicken Duck special on water features at the Berkshire Mall. If you're just joining us, Casey's about to get into the West feature.
The one at the end where JCPenney was. That's the one with the walkway over it.
That's hardly a fountain.
I think there's a fountain on each side.
More of a pool.
No, there's
It's
a
a
fountain on
sprinkler
each side,
system.
like a
There's-
sprinkler on each side.
Like a little hose that someone puts their thumb over the part.
And then at the other end, where Boscov's is?
Sears?
I want to say
No.
Boscov's.
Sears is at the other end where JCPenney is.
How could that be? How could Sears and JCPenney be in the same space?
I
Is
thought
JCPenney
I
even
thought
there at that
Sears
mall?
I thought Sears went out.
JCPenney's not even at that mall. It
Or
was at the
JCPenney.
fairgrounds. Sears, yeah, the end where Sears is was where the bridge is over the fountain, over the water feature, and the other end is where the lady fell into it.
I wish I fell into it. I wish I was drowning in it right now. That's how we're talking about water features at the Berkshire Mall.
What else are we going to talk about? Bring something else up. Bring.
I have nothing.
Well, then we're going to continue to talk about water features.
All right. Thanks
Where
again,
else?
Chris.
Where are some other water features?
Casey Knievel can jump over water features. I don't know.
They're tearing the fairgrounds mall down.
Completely.
Are they really?
I mean, not while there's people in it.
When?
I hope
When
not.
does this
I
project
think
start?
it'll be noticeable from the outside starting in April.
Oh yeah.
I believe that's what I read.
Are there no stores in there now?
There's Boscov's, which is not a store.
They're going to call them
Inside. It's their anchor store.
the anchor stores.
And
They're going to stay. And they're going to build stuff around them again.
I think
right?
the gym is staying.
The movie theater's staying.
The movie theater.
Because they just redid that.
Yeah, they
10
did.
years ago.
No, last year.
Shut.
Yeah, it was. It was just redone.
I don't
Redone.
care.
Why don't you believe me?
Because I don't want to.
They did it. They redid it.
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
inside.
it was done. Then they did it again.
Yeah. And now it's
So we
nice.
say every 10 years or so, every 9 years. That's how my Bella feels.
There's no water features at the theater.
I have a water feature. Right.
They have a slushy machine
Where?
at the movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What else do we have this week?
Oh my God.
Should we end the show so you can go to the bathroom?
I'm fine, man.
Yeah.
He looks fine.
You stopped eating McDonald's and fast food for a week, and now you feel like
My
this.
stomach's in a. My stomach doesn't know what's going on.
Give me time.
It's the equivalent of stopping cocaine and crack.
That's a withdrawal happening.
Withdrawal.
Go get him a McDouble.
Big Mac on the double.
Give me a McJimmy.
God, no. It's the creme.
The creme.
The creme. I'll be okay, folks. Thanks for your support.
So if you go to Patreon,
Carter started taking baths. That's exciting.
By himself?
Outside. No.
With the hose?
He was okay. So when he was born,
Uh-huh.
he loved baths
Okay.
in the sink.
Yeah.
Then he liked baths in the tub for like the first month or two of doing that, and then up until this morning, he hated them. So he gets 1 or 2 baths a week, right? At least. And I have to hold him while he's screaming, and she washes him while he's screaming. It's been a nightmare. So today he took a 30-minute bath, like nothing ever happened. Was splashing and kicking and all that stuff up there.
Really? What do you think it's why?
Because they don't make sense. That's why. They don't make any sense at all. It's nonsense, man. I'm so screwed. I think Devin might be also possibly pregnant. So
oh,
we have that to think about.
okay,
Not worry.
right. Prepare for.
So,
I thought we weren't going to say anything.
yeah.
It's said now.
Fill the dead air with it.
It's going to be on the line.
It is definitely on the line now.
Yeah, well, that's all there is to talk about. We go to the doctors tomorrow,
All right.
and we'll know how many.
How many?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Can we talk about our email that we got for
Oh,
Berks County
BCU.
Unsolved? So we're taking a couple weeks off of Berks County Unsolved, but we got an email the other day from someone that's listened, and she's related to the Carabellos, and said, I think we might have said something about how John was, like there might have been drugs involved or something like that.
I think we know who said something that we relayed that message to, that word.
Who?
I don't want to say it. It's my mom. My mom was the one that suggested it. Possible.
Well, this person, it's a relative of Mr. John Carabello, and she says that she never witnessed her uncle do any drugs, never informed by anyone in the family that he had a drug problem. She also says the murder happened in the middle of the day because the kids came home from school and found her. So, like, she doesn't think that if this dad did have, or she doesn't think that the father
She
had
anything to do with it.
right.
Right. No, I get it.
So,
We'll talk more about it on BCU.
But we're going to take a couple weeks off of BCU.
Get our shit together.
Yeah. Because the next episode's a really good one. It's on Richard Slim Rowe. So,
Slim Rowe
is here.
Nice.
So,
all right. Well, it's been emotional, everybody. Join us next week.
Goodbye.